In each FOMO tutorial video, I focus on one specific feature and how you can use it to improve your business's conversion rates. In the settings panel, which we haven't covered much, there are a lot of intuitive things you might want to try on your website, such as how long notifications appear, how many you show, and how people are treated on different devices, whether mobile or desktop. I want to quickly explore this advanced section though. First, we have geo-targeting for events. What this means is that if someone in New York City purchases or signs up for your product, and someone else in New York City is also on your website considering, they'll see prioritized notifications from the person near them. This means that if I'm in California, similarly, I'll only see purchases by people near me in LA or San Francisco, wherever it is that I live. And of course, if I live somewhere where there aren't nearby customers, FOMO will fall back to the general queue and show me a little bit of everyone. Geo-targeting has been demonstrated with a few of our early customers turn this on to increase conversion rates even further by adding that extra degree of personalization. Our next feature is manual start override. If you turn this on, you will have to add some extra JavaScript to your website, so I suggest reading our docs first. What the manual start feature enables you to do is attach FOMO notifications to non-traditional events. So rather than, for example, waiting 5 seconds to show FOMO notifications, you might only want to show FOMO notifications when the user clicks the backspace on your credit card form, or when the user hovers to the top left to potentially leave your website. Language is pretty intuitive. We currently support over 20 different languages, and once you choose a different language, all the timestamps and other basic variables will be translated to that language on your website immediately. Heading over here, we have translations. This is just a simple toggle on or off, but I'm going to turn it on and show you how it works in just a minute. And next we have FOMO feed. FOMO feed actually disables the regular notifications and instead creates a one line of text, sort of like a stock ticker, that you can embed anywhere on your website. This is useful if you have a lot of other apps like live chat or coupon collection tools, and you simply don't have enough room for FOMO notifications. In that case, you can enable FOMO feed and have statements above or below an add to cart button, for example. They say something like how many people bought that in the last day, or how many you have left in stock. Now let's check out how translations can be used on your website. If I head over to the Integrations tab and enable an integration like JudgeMe, you'll see that we actually already support multiple translations out of the box. What I mean by that is I can go to the JudgeMe product review template and the Translations tab, and you'll see we provide translations for around a dozen different languages. This means that if someone set their Chrome browser or Firefox browser or even new Internet Explorer browser to Korean as their preferred language, we will automatically show them notifications in Korean. Similarly, if someone set their browser to prefer Swedish, we'll show them notifications in Swedish. The cool thing about this feature is that translations have nothing to do with the visitor's location. So you aren't accidentally going to show an American who speaks English a Japanese notification just because they're on your website while in Tokyo. Instead, it's browser dependent, and so a French person traveling anywhere in the world would see French notifications, and someone who prefers English would always see English notifications. These further enhance the personalization of FOMO on your website and communicate to people of different cultures and languages that you're inclusive to them. Now, I know there are a lot of features inside of FOMO. We've explored some of them in these Academy videos, and we also haven't touched some of them as well as maybe we could have. For example, you can override links in your templates to go somewhere else if you don't provide one. Did you know that you can turn off 90% of your notifications and only show 1 out of 10? Did you know that you can use Markdown to create hard returns in your notifications? Did you know that you can actually embed FOMO notifications like a Twitter feed for free just by following our FOMO portal guide? It's likely you didn't know most of these things, and that's okay. For that reason, we created something called FOMO TuneUp. TuneUp is a menu of optional services we provide in-house. This means that you can basically get up and running with FOMO as a pro user for as little as $29 one time. What this process entails is one of the FOMO support engineers will get acquainted with you and your website, and then they'll offer suggestions and help you implement them. So if you want to spend a few minutes setting up FOMO, watching our videos, and exploring our help guides, you're more than welcome to. But we found over the last few years that some folks would rather us help them do it and get it right the first time. If that sounds like you, check out FOMO.com/tuneup and see how we can help you get implemented.